Chapter 58, The Right Job for Idiots and Bastards. Good on you for that chapter title. Like, my god, that is literally the best. It really is. Also, I continue to question Ikimoto's artwork, especially when it comes to females, because he has a weird obsession with women's legs, specifically younger women's legs, and mm, is it just me? Am I weird? Am I weird for feeling that it's very put out there? Because there just seems to be this weird emphasis when it comes to like Sarada and the one girl's legs. Uh, the one evil chick, and it was just like okay, but at the same time he puts this weird emphasis on legs. It's weird. It's weird. I swear to God, I'm not the only one who sees it, right? But this chapter has Naruto telling Boruto literally the whole spiel. And I love the transparency that Naruto has with Boruto. Hey, there's these pills, I got these from the doctor dude. Could kill you, but they're supposed to suppress your Ishiki side, your Tsutsuki side, whatever. So you take this. There's a good chance they could help, but there's a good chance they could kill you. So we need to weigh your options. I'm leaving the choice up to you because this is your life, but you really need to think this over. And he just pops it right in his mouth. Naruto does, and I love Naruto's reaction in this moment. He freaks the fuck out, and I love Boruto's immediate response to it. It's just like, look, Dad, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Chill, 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 chill. Look, with everything that I've been going through, with knowing what I'm becoming, with the change that has been coming over me, I've decided a lot of stuff already. Like, I've been through this entire frame of mind. It feels right. I've already made up my mind about a lot of things. That's why I was able to decide so quickly. Because I've already decided I'll do whatever it takes to be free of Ishiki. No ifs, ands, or buts. But thank you, Dad. I'm sorry I freaked you out. And it's just like the most mature conversation coming out of Boruto I ever heard. Like, my God, this kid really has grown a lot. And I really just love this moment between Boruto and his dad. Like, seriously, damn. Good writing. Good writing. Like, so good, because it really just shows how far along these two characters have come in terms of their relationship and how good like, if nothing else, the situation of Boruto resenting his dad makes these moments where they've come together and come to an understanding, that it makes them all the better, at least in my eyes. But then we cut to the real meat and potatoes of this chapter, and that's the conversation between Boruto, Kawaki, Mitsuki, and Sarada. As Boruto tells the whole spiel about what he's taking, and Kawaki none too pleased at the fact that Boruto took such a huge risk. Meanwhile, Sarada is trying to get the boys under control. Like, Sarada is just like, okay, listen, y'all need to shut up. We need to focus, mental training and all that, in order to focus our chakra. Kawaki's just like, man, I don't want to do no meditation bullshit. And Sarada's just like, look, this is a ritual. This is what all Academy students do. We need to get our power up. But Kawaki just doesn't see it like that. It's just like, no, actual physical training is what's needed here. So he is completely brushing off Sarada, which very much stands in stark contrast to the whole situation with Boro when they were taking on his ass. But Kawaki's he wants action. He wants to get into the fight. He wants to go in right here, right now. But whereas Sarada, honestly, she's someone you should listen to. She knows her shit when it comes to training. She will go down the proper path when it comes to a lot of this kind of stuff. But Kawaki, he's just too ready to do this. He wants to be ready. He wants to be prepared. He feels that, proper shinobi training is insufficient to what needs to be done. So Mitsuki's just like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And Kawaki immediately attacks him. But I love the fact that Mitsuki is just like, you just want to do actual combat training. Alright, let's have a go. And I also love the fact that Konohamaru was just like ready to jump at Kawaki in that moment, because Naruto and Kawaki are overseeing their training. And since Konohamaru is the, you know, leader of the team, leader, quote unquote, Konohamaru tends to kind of get the shaft in a lot of situations when it comes to the team. But Naruto says, "Hey, let them do their whole thing. Let them sort it out amongst themselves. This is probably good for them to hash it out themselves so they can get everything out on the table." Sarada tries to point them away from a little bit of this. It's just like, listen, I'm the captain of this team. I should be in control of this. But Kawaki, he's determined. He feels that while the training that Jigen made him go through was hellish, nightmarish, just terrible all around, he feels that it had a greater utility, and it's the best way to go. He was able to develop very rapidly through actual combat, and he feels the team as a whole will benefit from that as well. So Kawaki starts throwing hands at everyone and anyone. It's just like, come at me. Our enemies aren't gonna waste any time. And I love that when Sarada just jumps up and does a giant fireball jutsu, Kawaki blocks it. Sarada goes in with some kunai. They actually managed to hit Kawaki, which is just like, holy shit! Kunai actually hitting someone? It has to be fake. And naturally, it's a shadow clone, as Kawaki comes in from behind Sarada, about to get the jump on her, only for Boruto to block it with his a shuriken, his kunai. So it's just like, it's some nice action right there. Kawaki's just like, once Boruto starts freaking out about how hard Kawaki is going in on this, Kawaki's just like, it's just some sparring, nobody's gonna die. But Boruto sees through this. He's just like, no, 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 you're way, way too impatient. You already had issues, but this goes a little bit beyond anything else. So he challenges Kawaki to one-on-one combat. It's just like, look. And, Mitsuki figures it out too. It's just like, Kawaki, if he loses, he'll have no choice but to listen to what Boruto has to say. And if Kawaki wins, they'll do things his way. And I love Sarada's line. It's just like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Full on Izumo moment. It's just like, it's friggin' perfect. But they go in, they get ready to throw hands. Boruto reminisces upon the first time they started throwing hands. They just couldn't help it. But there's a difference here. That's the thing. I like that parallel, bringing up that parallel. It's just like, and I love Kawaki's comment, you were generally the cause of all that, because Boruto kind of was. He was the first to kind of start shit with Kawaki. But, before, it used to just be out of a place of initial malice, if nothing else. But here, there's a respect you can tell between the two of them. They're brothers. They're brothers in arms. They've been through too much to just not like each other. So, Boruto realizes that he needs to bring Kawaki to an understanding between the two of them. And if that means beating somebody's ass, might as well. So their fight gets underway. We get some nice moments. Boruto bringing out his Shadow Clone Jutsu. Kawaki with his gnarly friggin' arm. I swear to God, that thing still looks weird to me in a lot of places. Boruto brings out his Rasengan. Kawaki manages to stop some of his shadow clones. Kawaki sends out a massive energy blast that gets absorbed with Boruto's karma, because he still has that. Then he brings out some lightning style thunderclap arrow. Really cool moment. And Kawaki, and he realizes it too late, he tries to absorb it with his karma, which he no longer has. So he gets thunderclapped right in the fucking face, and he ends up on the ground, and he's just like, damn, I really have grown so dependent on karma. And Boruto wins. And so he's just like, okay, this is it, the last time. Got any complaints? And a lot of them feel that, okay, with this, maybe Kawaki can calm down at least a little bit. Yeah, Kawaki's, despite the beating he got from Boruto, Kawaki he's beating himself up. It's just like he's realizing just how badly things have gotten. And I love this moment where he looks over to Naruto. It's just like, I can't protect the seventh like this if I'm just always half-assing it. I love that connection that Kawaki has gotten with Naruto. It's some of the greatest stuff right there. Naruto may have a son, but he has two sons, in a manner of speaking, and it's actually a very sweet thing. And Boruto's just like, something's changed since the first time we fought, since the first time we've met. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're trying to do. You have people you want to protect. You have people you care about. This isn't out of a place of malice or that you're just a dick. No, you're doing this because you care about us. And I love that sense of appreciation that Boruto has for all of this. But he's just like, look, man, don't do this on your own. We're friends, aren't we? You need to rely on us. And damn it, I don't just love cheesy moments like that. It's just like, you gotta rely on your friends. They're your true power. It's just like Nakama and all that good stuff. But it's true. It's just like, look, man, we're better together rather than apart. If we're gonna get through this, we'll do it together. Kara is targeting Konoha, Boruto, Naruto. You might feel like that's your fault, but it was bound to happen. Don't let it eat you up. We gotta take those guys down regardless. We can't let people like that just roam free in the world. We need to finish this. And it's just like, this massive awesome speech from Boruto. Even Naruto and Konohamaru are just like, dude, he sounded pretty grown up. He sounded kind of like you, Naruto. It's just like, damn right. Damn right, yes. Now we're starting to see a lot of those good qualities from Naruto and Boruto. And I love this moment where it's just like, Naruto's just like, man, this kid coming up in the world. Like, I love it when Naruto takes pride in his son. I'm all for it. I'm living for moments like this. And Kawaki not wanting to, because he's a teenager and he's got his own sense of pride. It's just like, fine, whatever. But, that speech would have sounded better coming from someone else. He can't help but be haughty in places. It's just such a bad attitude. It's just like, Kawaki's just like, I guess I'll just do things your way until I don't have to anymore. Baruto's just like, you need to curb that attitude, you little shit. You're the one lying in the dirt. But Naruto hoping that they'll get stronger over time. They need to resume training, and Kawaki says he'll get stronger no matter what it takes. I'm wondering if there'll be a little bit of a time skip. I can't see a full-on time skip. I can't imagine Code not moving for like years, but you never know. But it doesn't feel like a setup for that. I've heard a lot of rumblings from a lot of people that, time skip, time skip. Nah, I don't see that happening just yet. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be a good time for that, but at the same time, it feels a little too abrupt. But I love this chapter. I love the characterization of Naruto, Boruto, Kawaki, and the relationships therein. It's just like, yeah, Kawaki isn't used to just being a friend to people. He's not used to not being hostile to other people. It's not in his nature. So, having that little bit of friction is to be expected. But at the same time, it comes from a place of love, understanding, and caring for these people he actually has grown to love and appreciate. I like that kind of stuff. I like that he's not just being a dick for the sake of being a dick. It's just like, no, it comes from a place of love. And I love the understanding between Naruto and Boruto. How closely they've grown and just understanding each other. It's just some really sweet moments, and I really love the writing here. Grade A character development. Not action packed, but characterization in this. Mwah, chef's kiss. Good stuff. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think about these relationships and the growing trust between all of these characters? Do you think it's really well done, or do you think I'm barking up the wrong tree? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. I ain't your daddy, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.